Chapter 6475. Since the cards were already exposed, hundreds of Tiger soldiers and cavalry guards no longer made any cover-ups. The three teams immediately began to perform their duties and went all out to investigate. Although the Warrior's Den did not have its own remote sensing satellite, it could buy the latest image data from major remote sensing satellite companies. As for whether these companies had taken photos of Duke Mining in the past few days, it depended on luck. The good news was that they found satellite images from several companies in the past few days. The bad news was that from these images, there was no abnormality in the mining area in the past 7 or 8 days. First of all, the pictures were taken during the day, and the gates of Duke Mining were closed, with no vehicles or personnel entering or leaving. Secondly, by comparing the previous satellite images, no foreign vehicles or equipment were seen, and there was no sign of any large-scale evacuation. When the news was reported to John was not surprised. After all, this was all within his expectations. Since the other party was so meticulous, it was naturally impossible for them to mobilize vehicles and personnel in broad daylight. It was just that he knew that it was unlikely to find clues in this direction. But he could not give up without investigation. So, he asked these people to expand the comparison of satellite images to a radius of at least 150 kilometers with Duke Mining as the center, to see if there were any abnormalities in the area of 150 kilometers in radius in the past few days. The movement of tens of thousands of people may leave clues. The places where tens of thousands of people gather and hide will probably leave clues on the satellite images. For example, some places may suddenly have a lot of vehicles pouring in, while some places may have a large influx of people, so that the smoke produced during mealtime is longer than usual. These elements can be compared with the previous pictures to see the difference, and then find the suspected target. Then, another team soon had a major breakthrough. They suspected that the members of Duke Mining might leave by rail. So they investigated the surveillance videos of the Moroccan National Railway, Casablanca freight station and the port. Hundreds of people analyzed hundreds of cameras and hundreds of hours of surveillance videos frame by frame, and finally found some suspicious figures in the surveillance videos of several cameras at the dock. When these people sneaked into the dock, some evidence accidentally left behind was immediately regarded as an important clue by the enemy. The video was quickly sent to John. Although John had never seen the people in the video, the special envoy Dong Mingqiao had the personnel information of all the members of Duke Mining. The personnel information within the Warrior's Den was very strict, and each household had a book. For any cavalry guards or dead soldier, it was equivalent to a whole family tree, which recorded the ancestors of these people who first entered the Warrior's Den, including their names, native places, heights, appearances, and their family information in the secular world. After that, every generation would also be recorded in detail. Every dead soldier or cavalry guard born in the Warrior's Den had their birth dates clearly recorded. In modern times, even photos of everyone's birth were archived. A group of people immediately looked for targets that could match the suspects in the video from these personnel information. Soon, they found the information of these people one by one in the cavalry guard sequence of Duke Mining. After comparing the headshots, full-body photos, and multi-angle photos from the side and back in the information, everyone immediately determined that these suspects who sneaked into the dock were the cavalry guards of Duke Mining. So, everyone was excited and confident that they had found the traces of the cavalry guards. And John also regarded this discovery as a major breakthrough in this operation. Then, seeing hope, John immediately ordered that most of the manpower be transferred to the Casablanca dock to find all the information about the ships.